Hey everyone, I'm Mats Lukmani and I'm a product lead in the EMEA YouTube team here at Google. Today, we'll discuss how demand gen campaigns can help you grow your business, uncovering untapped opportunities. We'll explore how demand gen leverages the power of AI, YouTube and Google's visual touchpoints, including YouTube Shorts, Discover, and Gmail to help you reach new customers, build deeper connections, and ultimately drive conversions. In this session, we'll cover 4 areas. Introduction to demand gen. We'll demonstrate how demand gen can help you achieve your brand's objectives and highlight customization options. Targeting. We'll demonstrate how to effectively target and engage your ideal customers within demand gen campaigns. Third, measurement. We'll provide insights into accurately measuring and analyzing campaign performances. And finally, best practices. We'll share actionable strategies and tactics to maximize your demand gen campaign's effectiveness. So let's begin. As the digital landscape becomes more complex, the way people interact with your brand has also evolved. Purchases can happen anywhere in the consumer journey. In fact, more than half of the consumers find themselves browsing online and discovering new products and brands when they did not expect to. And 50% of consumers watched an online video before making a purchase. This means brands need to show up in moments where prospects are open to exploring new content, whether it's when they're browsing websites, scrolling through feeds, or watching videos. Demand gen campaigns can help you create and convert demand when consumers aren't searching for you. And it comes with flexible controls across creatives, audiences, and bidding, combining the power of AI with your unique knowledge about your business. With demand gen, you can first unlock new demand, engage up to 3 billion users as they stream, scroll, and connect on YouTube and Google's visual touchpoints, including YouTube Shorts, Discover, Gmail, and Google Video Partners. Secondly, create deeper connections at scale, running engaging creatives that are tailored to specific audiences to spark engagement and interest on visual surfaces. And finally, turn discovery into actions. Most importantly, it drives performance. Depending on your business goals, you'll be able to drive online, omni-channel sales, or quality leads with high-value audiences and connect the dots across journey through proven measurement. Thanks to 60+ launches to demand gen last year, advertisers on average are seeing 26% year-over-year increase in conversions per dollar spent for goals like purchases and leads. With demand gen, you can expand your impact with access to YouTube and Google's most immersive visual touchpoints beyond Google search. On average, 68% of demand gen conversions come from users who did not see the brand's ad on Google search in the 30 days prior to converting. We know that flexible controls are crucial for AI-powered campaign optimizations. That is why we can now use channel controls for all available ad surfaces in demand gen. This enables you to precisely choose where your ads appear across YouTube, Discover, and Gmail, including the ability to tailor your demand gen campaigns to serve specifically on YouTube Shorts. Additionally, we're adding Google Display Inventory to demand gen to help you stay top of mind with more customers wherever they are browsing content, reaching over 90% of global internet population across more than 3 million sites and apps. We know creative is core to the success of ad campaigns. Firstly, with demand gen, you have the choice to run a combination of videos and images in one single campaign, or just video or image alone. Secondly, you can tailor the experience for specific surfaces and control where they show up more with creative preferences. And finally, you can continue to test and optimize until you find what works best for you with A/B experiments. For unification's sake, many advertisers are seeing success by taking advantage of multi-format experiences in demand gen. In fact, those who run both video and image ads in demand gen campaigns saw 6% more conversions per dollar than those running image-only ads. And because your ads run on so many different placements, we recommend you to use multiple types of creatives. For instance, adding a vertical video asset to a demand gen campaign leads to more than 35% increase in conversions on Shorts. With demand gen, you're able to tap into the power of the Google product feeds. By attaching product feeds to your demand gen campaigns, retailers can turn your ads into virtual storefronts, helping consumers discover your brand and products and drive them towards the point of sale. We have a similar integration plans for hoteliers in the future. Advertisers running demand gen with product feeds see more than 2x year-over-year increase in conversions per dollar spent. Did you know that 60% of viewers say they appreciate when brands are sponsoring the creators they like? With partnership ads powered by Brand Connect, you can promote sponsored content that lives directly on a creator's channel into powerful ads to show viewers what they want: authentic recommendations and reviews from real creators they trust, making it feel highly native to the platform experience. These can be from existing collaborations and paid promotions or new sponsored content you'll make with creators. One of the outstanding benefits of demand gen is access to Google's audience segments. Our audience segments are generated from signals across our properties, ranging from searching on Google Maps for a local coffee shop to watching cooking tutorials to checking in on the latest Eurocup scores. These users are expressing interest and intent, powering our audience solutions to meet your goals. Our audience solutions can differentiate between a customer with interest versus purchase intent. And this is done at scale each day with billions of touch points that give insights into audience mindsets. We've built a solution unique to only demand gen campaigns, that is lookalike segments. AI-powered lookalike segments enable you to reach people outside your known customer set, but with similar qualities. That is, they look like a prospective customer. You can combine your customer data like past purchases, website and app users, or YouTube channel engagement with our powerful audience insights to tap into valuable new audiences. We'll custom build the right audience and pair it with your tailored creatives for maximum relevance and impact. With lower thresholds and minimum required seed lists, advertisers can create lookalike segments more easily. This option opens the door for businesses large and small to use this important feature. Plus, you can get critical insights for these segments to help you optimize campaign performance. To summarize, 3 key benefits. First, more flexibility. Find new customers similar to those who already know your brand, now with lower thresholds, that is, minimum requires list size from 1,000 to just 100 users. Second, more audience insights. Get critical insights on your lookalike segments such as affinity categories, in-market categories, age, gender, geography, devices, and more. These insights will help you understand campaign performance and inform decisions for optimizations. And finally, test new audiences. With audience insights, you can come up with hypotheses to target additional audience segments beyond those who are already known. For example, an outdoor gear brand that sells stainless steel tumblers might be surprised to find that their lookalike segment is primarily made up of teens and fashionistas rather than outdoor enthusiasts. Demand gen offers many different bidding options depending on your goals. If you want to drive as many conversions as possible during a peak time, you should use max conversions. If you want to optimize your conversions for a specific cost per acquisition, you can use target CPA. And if you want to drive traffic, you can use max clicks. Also, if you're looking to scale your campaigns and drive reach for your existing campaigns, you can now integrate view-through conversion signals into the bidding algorithm. This will drive overall more conversions at the same cost and improve return on investment. This is particularly relevant if you're already using view-through based bidding and reporting or optimizations for your social ad platforms. With demand gen, in addition to conversions, you'll be able to measure impact across the funnel with measurement tools, including lift studies that demonstrate the incremental impact of your campaigns. Firstly, with format-level reporting in demand gen, advertisers can get granular reporting with insights broken out at the format level. Secondly, you can segment performance at the campaign, ad group, ad asset, and video level. Segmentations include in-feed inclusive of Discover feed, Gmail, YouTube home feeds, Watch Next and Search, skippable in-stream, and Shorts. And finally, we recommend that advertisers leveraging insights to drive further experimentations to optimize their campaigns and creatives. Now, to ensure you prove the value of demand gen the right way, we recommend you to use social-like ROI targets to ensure you are using the right performance benchmarks. Not all platforms use the same methodology to calculate views and conversions. That's why we encourage you to do an apples-to-apples comparison of your campaigns across platforms. To help you with this, we have launched a new column in Google Ads, the Conversions Platform Comparable column, that provides an alternative reporting view for demand gen campaigns. It includes the impact of view-through conversions while also isolating demand gen from the rest of Google ecosystem. This allows for a more similar comparison between demand gen and other advertising platforms. So check it out. Once you've analyzed your campaign's performance on your core KPIs, 3 ways you can measure the impact of your campaigns better. First, understand performance beyond the final conversions through attribution reports. Second, measure incremental return on advertising spend through conversion lifts. And finally, examine the effect of demand gen versus what would have happened without it through causal impact analysis. Then you can prove the impact of your campaigns with our full funnel measurement tools, including brand lift, search lift, conversion lift, and ROI studies. Lastly, marketing mix models provide advertisers with a holistic view of their marketing by evaluating the omni-channel ROI of online and offline media. There's a clear commonality across all MMMs. Outcomes are extremely dependent on the quality of data inputs. Google's MMM data platform endeavors to provide the market with the most accurate, granular data inputs to ensure that Google Media is fairly evaluated. Demand gen is included in the MMM data feed and measures all of demand gen inventory, including Discover, Gmail, and YouTube, and demand gen asset types, including image and videos. Based on a Nielsen MMM meta-analysis, on average, adding Google AI-powered demand gen to search and performance max campaigns delivers 10% higher ROAS and 12% higher sales effectiveness than those without demand gen. Finally, we'd like to share a few tips and tricks for getting started with demand gen campaigns, some of which we have touched upon in more details already. Enable site-wide tagging to improve your conversion tracking accuracy and prevent conversion loss with a unified tag. Use enhanced conversions or enhanced conversions for leads to improve the accuracy of conversion data. Make sure that your campaign's budget is set to a minimum of $100. At least wait 2 full conversion cycles before drawing conclusions on performance, allowing your campaigns to complete their learning periods. By using product feeds, you can turn your ads into virtual storefronts that help consumers discover your brand and products, driving them to sales. Upload image and video assets together, driving more reach and engagement to tell your brand story. Powered by Google AI, use your first-party data and find valuable new people who look like your existing customers with lookalike segments. And if relevant for your goals, use optimized targeting to widen your campaign's reach. Test and learn, rely on experimentation to understand the effectiveness of your creatives and audience segments and other variables to optimize your campaigns. Finally, if you're already using Search and Performance Max to drive the most conversions at the highest ROI, you can invest in demand gen to first go beyond Google Search by creating new demand and driving conversions on our most visual inventory. Second, tailor your marketing to specific audiences and creatives. And third, lean more into YouTube. On average, advertisers that added demand gen to their search and or Performance Max campaign saw 14% more conversions. And that concludes our overview of demand gen campaigns. You now have the information you need to effectively leverage demand gen across the marketing funnel. By understanding its capabilities and utilizing the tools and strategies discussed, you can optimize your campaigns, connect with your target audience, and achieve your marketing objectives. Be sure to explore the other videos in our series available on Accelerate to further enhance your marketing expertise.